Stop scrolling, and imagine this. A mansion worth millions, completely abandoned. Sounds impossible, right? Yet, even the richest can leave behind everything: luxury cars, grand pianos, billiard tables, just to vanish from their own home. Step inside, carefully creaking floors, hidden basements, and rooms frozen in time. Some say the walls still whisper secrets of the past, and what you're about to see will shock you. Today, we're revealing 10 unbelievable houses abandoned by millionaire owners. These aren't just empty buildings, they're mysteries, frozen luxuries, and stories money couldn't save. Ready to explore? Let's dive in. 10. Mike Tyson's abandoned mansion. Think you've seen wild? Think again. Mike Tyson's mansion wasn't just any home, it was a fortress of luxury, complete with Bengal tiger cages that screamed his legendary larger-than-life style. Acquired in 1980, this palace reflected the raw power and flair of a boxing icon. But fame has its price. Legal troubles forced Tyson to sell, and the estate changed hands for $1.5 million, then resold in 2010 at an astonishing $600,000. Here's the jaw-dropper: not a single owner after Mike actually lived here. In 2014, the mansion was even donated to church officials to become a temple. Yet nothing happened. Now, the 1,250 square meter estate stands frozen in time, untouched and waiting. Its grandeur remains silent, eerie, and unforgettable. Would you dare step inside? 9. Château Lumière, the Swiss castle left behind. Imagine owning a castle and then abandoning it. That's exactly what happened with Château Lumière, a Swiss masterpiece that once belonged to a powerful tobacco magnate. Golden halls, majestic columns, and antique wallpaper fill every room, but today it stands empty, silent, and frozen in time. The owner was at the height of his power, yet fate intervened. Mid-20th century, serious health problems struck, and soon he passed away. The castle changed hands, but the new owners couldn't afford its upkeep. Even luxury has a price. Auctioned again and again, the castle remains uninhabited, yet it still dazzles like a royal palace. Every gilded detail, every ornate decoration screams wealth, while the silence tells a story of abandonment. A true castle left to its fate. Stunning, mysterious, and hauntingly beautiful. Would you dare to step inside? 8. Lingwood Hall, the mansion too grand to live in. Imagine a mansion with 110 rooms, priceless art, and chairs from the palace of Louis XV. Yet, completely abandoned. That's Lingwood Hall, once owned by the Whitner millionaire family, frozen in luxury. Valued at $16 million in 2017, restoring it would cost $50 million, enough to scare even the richest buyers away. Now, this palace of opulence stands empty, a haunting testament to wealth left behind. Would you dare step inside? 7. David Gilmour's house, haunted mansion. Imagine living in your dream mansion, only to discover a 70-year-old bomb buried beneath your feet. That's exactly what happened to David Gilmour, the legendary Pink Floyd guitarist. The house, frozen in time, was abandoned almost immediately after the shocking discovery. Luxury furniture, priceless decor, everything left behind as if a sudden disaster had struck. Experts evacuated the star couple and safely neutralized the explosive, but Gilmour never returned. Now, the mansion sits silent, dusty, and eerie, a haunting snapshot of wealth, fame, and a secret waiting to explode. 6. Bruce Lee's house, Bruce Lee's mansion. The house where the Hollywood legend Bruce Lee spent his childhood has been collecting dust for a long time. In recent years, the building was privately owned by a Hong Kong billionaire who first built a cheap motel and later decided to turn it into an actor's museum. Additionally, the owner planned to expand the mansion's area and set up a cinema on the property to screen Bruce Lee's movies. But, as often happens, the money suddenly ran out, and the man decided to sell the house for $3 million. At the same time, Fans don't believe that the house retains the atmosphere that existed during Bruce's life. Meanwhile, nothing has been decided, and the abandoned building has become a secret pilgrimage site for the actor's fans. 5. David Findle's house. From luxury to ruin in a single moment. This is the mansion of David Findle, the stockbroker whose life went from Wall Street glamour to prison bars in 2011. Once a symbol of wealth and power, the villa was seized by the court after Findle's fraud and misuse of funds. Plans to sell it fell apart, leaving the estate completely abandoned. Over time, graffiti gangs took over, walls crumbled, glass shattered, and trash piled high. As if fate wasn't done, a mysterious fire later ravaged the mansion, leaving it in even worse condition. Today, it's a haunting reminder that fortunes can vanish overnight. Luxury, reduced to ashes and silence. Even so, life finds a way. Some kittens now wander the ruins, tiny sparks of life among the decay. 4. The artist's mansion. From decay to masterpiece. Imagine a 100-year-old mansion, worth millions, left to crumble, until 40 street artists turned it into a living work of art. Once abandoned and collapsing, the walls now burst with color, transforming decay into spectacle. This Los Angeles mansion caught global attention and was auctioned for $90 million, proving that creativity can revive even the most forgotten homes. Abandonment reinvented. 3. The crime mansion. Luxury meets abandonment. Imagine walking into a mansion so over the top it looks like a movie set. Yet nobody lives here. This is the crime mansion in Woodstock, Georgia. Walls drenched in frescoes, gold and marble everywhere, a small castle frozen in opulence. Built by a wealthy businessman, it was meant to show off his fortune, but bankruptcy struck, leaving it unsold and abandoned. Over time, rumors grew. Some whisper it once belonged to the local mafia, giving the mansion a shadowy, mysterious aura. Even today, photographers like Jeff Hagerman sneak through the forest just to capture its eerie beauty. Protected yet decaying, this mansion is luxury left to legend, a haunting glimpse of wealth gone wrong. 2. Jack Link House. The mansion Steve Jobs left behind. Imagine living in a mansion with history, only to see it vanish forever. This is Jack Link House, built in 1925 for copper magnate Daniel Jackling, later acquired by Apple genius Steve Jobs in the 1982nd. Jobs lived here for a decade before renting it out, but over time the mansion fell into neglect. Frustrated, he planned something shocking: demolish the luxurious estate and build modern homes. The locals fought back, demanding the historic mansion remain, and a legal battle ensued for years. In 2011, the house was finally destroyed, just months before Jobs himself passed away. Today, it's remembered as a place of opulence, vision, and controversy, a mansion lost to history, but never forgotten. 1. Pablo Escobar's wild estate. Imagine a mansion so massive it's almost a city, and it belonged to Pablo Escobar. Spanning nearly 20 square kilometers, this estate had its own private safari, karting track, airport, and a zoo with giraffes, rhinos, and hippos. Once a playground for one of history's most notorious criminals, the estate quickly fell into decay after his fall. Today, it's been reborn as an amusement park and museum, letting visitors experience a bizarre mix of luxury, crime, and legacy. From empire to eerie playground, Escobar's estate is history like you've never seen. Final. As you've seen, even the wealthiest millionaires can abandon their incredible mansions, leaving behind luxury cars, priceless art, and secrets frozen in time. Do you know of any abandoned estates or mysterious mansions? Share your stories in the comments, we want to hear them. And if you love mind-blowing inventions, futuristic gadgets, and the coolest tech from around the world, make sure to subscribe to Teach Zone. Hit that bell, check the link on the screen or in the description, and join our journey into the extraordinary. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and spread the wonder. We'll be back soon with more incredible stories that you won't believe.